I'm Richard Taylor. It's Friday the 26th of June 2020. Earlier today I wanted to have a look on one of my local council websites, Cambridgeshire County Council's website, for information from their Highways Committee. So I came to Google, I searched for Cambridgeshire County Council Highways Committee and came to the council website, and they have a list of committees. Look down to find the only one that mentions highways, which is the Highways and Infrastructure Committee. If I click there, I see that, first of all, it takes me to some listings from 2014, which isn't very useful. If I click through to the last page of listings, I see a meeting from the 7th of May. However, I know, because I've been following reports of what the council's been doing, I know that they had a Highways Committee more recently. But if I want to find that committee, I need to look elsewhere on the council website. So if I click here on committees, I get to this page, which is a particularly poor page because it suggests to me that that these committees here at the top are the council committees. They're listed there, followed by the council, followed by other things. No Highways Committee mentioned there, but if I keep scrolling down, I even go past a heading of historical. And when I reach that heading of historical, I think, well, perhaps if I'm looking for current committees, I don't need to go any further. But in fact, I do. I have to keep going all the way down. And down here is the current Highways Committee, which is listed. And if I click there, I can see a meeting on 16th of June, which actually contains the papers that I was interested in, wanted to find this morning on the COVID changes to the allocation of highway space and the closure of roads to certain types of traffic in Cambridge, which is what I was looking for. Now, you might say, well, perhaps there's been a change, and because I came via Google, that's the problem. But actually, if I start at the County Council front page, click on Council and Meetings and Decisions, and then Council Meetings, I still get to this list of council committees, which includes this old Highways Committee, which appears to have been replaced by, this is the Highways Infrastructure Committee. The current committee is called the Highways and Transport Committee, but that's not listed on this page. I know, because I've been clicking around a little bit, that if I start from the front page and do something slightly different and go to Meetings and Decisions and then just look through this page and then click on Agendas, Meetings and Reports, I get back to the page that I've been on before. This is clearly a different system, a different list of committees, and this one lists the current newly named Highways Committee. But you really shouldn't have to know so much about recent changes to names of council committees to find current information about highways changes in Cambridge. This is pretty poor, and I've said that I think actually changing the name of the Highways Committee and has actually it's made it so that it's raised a question over whether or not due process has actually been followed with the approval of these changes to the roads in Cambridge as a result of COVID. And actually, if we click through to the details of what's been decided, according to this decision summary, well, it's been reported widely that the councils have actually approved these changes. They didn't, according to this, approve the proposals put before them. They merely noted and commented on them. They approved a process for experimental traffic regulations orders, and they delegated to an officer and their chair and vice chair the ability to agree changes to the programme. But there's nothing there that says they actually agreed the proposals before them, which is interesting.